Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Young Maisie, and this is my boy.
How y'all doing? Star Dragon over here in the house, Questley, Washington.
Man, I would like to thank everybody that tuned in for episode 3 when we talked about the differences between nowadays rappers and old school rappers, and like we gave our opinion about the Young Dolph situation and everything like that. And it's like, man, it's a blessing. I always start this video with a blessing quest because it's always a blessing, like the feedback that we get. And I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. And, this is the episode 4. So we got a long way to go. We're going to surpass 100 episodes. You know what I'm saying? We love doing this, and we bring that energy to the table, and we just want to show love. Everybody that's seeing us, they thinking like, okay, these two young men, they doing their thing. You know what I mean? And it's more than music. It's more than life itself. It's all about the inner minds, and we're here to talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's how we always going to move. And it's real love over here. And I want to thank y'all for always tuning in from the first, second, and third episode. By the time we get to 99, I ain't going to count like that. But it's just a blessing, man. And how you receiving all this love you've been giving, Quest?
Man, I'm humbled and honored to have an opportunity. You know, there's a lot of people out there don't have the resources and time, whatever circumstances it is, but I'm glad we were able to find the time, combine our resources. And again, like I always say, time is valuable, and put the time in, put the work in.
Always.
And we're going to grow.
We always going to grow, and that's our biggest motivation. We want to grow. We want to keep people inspired, and we also want to show our deepest feelings and our most strongest mind to the world, and just do us, be us. You know, everybody that's sitting at the table and they just chit chat or do interviews, you know what I'm saying? That's just like what we doing. But it's just way more than that, because this is something like we want to be different. We really want to be different, and we really want to bring that real emotion, raw opinion, and be very sophisticated to anything that we're doing and anything that we're saying. And that's the most realest thing I ever wrote. But
it's like, going out to eat, having conversations with your friends, dinner, or if I'm at a Korean barbecue house, you know what I'm saying, simmering that meat, talking, drinking that soju, you know what I'm saying? Hey, with my friends building.
Yeah, so this is the 4th episode. We promise y'all a surprise, right? So you know what we about to bring.
Oh God.
Play that joint.
You gonna
play it.
Put me on the spot, huh? This dude.
Yeah. You can feel it in the air, huh?
Yeah, bro. Why you gotta do this now?
They can feel it in the air, huh? We about to give y'all some 16s. This is the new. Yeah.
Can't turn back now.
Yeah. Yo, check. Say you washed up, I smell a liar. Well, if I am, ain't no reason for me in the dryer. I'd rather soak it off, but in my heart, I'm just cotton soft. In the minds is the only way that I evolve. I have friends that switched up, was ready to give up, but God called my inner minds. Are you ready to pick up? How can you motivate yourself when all you see is demons? The people that you wanna love is changing like the seasons. Man, I'm just looking for a different plan. Don't ever be comfortable. Everybody won't understand the way you move. If they really down, they won't pick and choose or try to snooze. Everything you vision, and that's real abuse. To the mental, I ain't never moving gentle. If you witness my potential, then my mental monumental. It's real life, don't ever lose. If you do, you blind. I'm thanking God of the gift of an inner mind. Yeah. For real, that's how I feel.
What am I supposed to say after that?
I can feel it in the air. You know what I'm saying? I can feel it in the air. I got my boy Star Dragon. He about to do his thing.
Silent assassin.
Do your thing. Go ahead.
Angel the Phantom, fading off, Star Dragon, yo. We were separated from the light when everything was lost. Native of my own sound, still paying that cost. Appetite for authentic grammar lies through that gauntlet. Rucking the rifle, the sun just made sergeant to a new day. A new attitude, new thought, the process. A new kind of mood, new swag and new kicks. New beats and new shit. In the minds, talk show out so everyone just click. Red past, present, future, watch how we spit. A product of my opus, so I'm fully equipped. Eat a butter jam. ammo, I need that burst of 6. Grind what I find and change my paradigm shift. Don't see my eye porter, let loose nemesis and force a 12. Bravo represent, and I do what I'm supposed to with no fire support. I'm putting in work. A toast to all supporters and even you jerks.
Woo! Yeah. You can feel it because I can feel it, man.
Oh, man.
I can feel it in the air, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, hey, you know what I'm saying? When you're feeling that vibe, catching that wave, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Point Break, you know what I'm saying? Patrick Swayze style, you know what I'm saying? Point Break. Roundhouse kicks and all. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and we promise y'all the 16s. Me and my boy gave y'all the 16s, and I hope you guys loved it, because we really just came off the top, kind of like rehearsed it, but came off the top for the most of it. But
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready, but it don't matter. It's out there. But that's what we call, you know, being creative.
Being creative. You know, that's the thing is, and like
those
this episode,
that like it. Those that don't feel it, hey, it's okay if you don't feel it.
Yeah, you can't please everybody.
You ain't gonna break my heart. You know,
third episode. But you know, we just wanted to be creative in this episode. I think every fourth episode
out there.
Every fourth episode, we do want to bring like a 16 or show love to the world and everything like that. But, you know, as you can see, us two, we sitting here and we got some hats on our head, right? IMP.
That's right. Bringing that merch.
We got merchandise out for sale. And we got merchandise for real supporters. I got about 100 a piece for anybody, just shirts. I don't got no hats, but I just made these hats for us. But I just got shirts, and we got about 50 to 100 shirts, any sizes, for anybody that's willing to support. And hold on, we didn't even show them the shirts. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
IMP in the Mind podcast.
In the minds, baby.
Merch, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we even got some for the wee little ones, you know what I'm saying? Toddlers, you know what I'm saying? Babies. Hey, everybody can represent. So, and it saved us on costs, you know, printing 100 little baby shirts.
In the minds,
put
baby.
them on your kids,
you
know what I'm saying? In the minds.
It's the logo right here. Well, we have this merchandise, and we want to give it back to everybody that have been supporting us, and we created this shirts just for people that really truly support us. And it's a good feeling, man, and I can't wait to give this out to the world when people tune in on Wednesday at 7 p.m. and they watch us, and what we do is what we do. But like and subscribe to the channel,
please.
Inner Minds Podcast channel, because the likes and the subscribes you guys give us is the most. I love it, man. It means the most to me, because you know why? You guys are feeding us energy to put out more content, and it's just a beautiful thing. And we want to continue to do that for you guys. But we also got the merch. I want to create hats to people that want the hats. But, you know, if you want the IMP hats, and then we got the Inner Minds Podcast shirts. We doing that for you guys. That's the other surprise that we got for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got merch, we got the 16s, and we also got the Q&As.
Oh,
yeah, man. I'm about to shout some people out. You know what I'm saying? I want to give, before I start this, though, on the Q&As, my personal shout out. I want to give a shout out to my father, my brother, my sisters, my cousins, my friends, and anybody that's new that's tuning in to the podcast. I'd like to give a shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to Emilio. Shout out to Matthew. Shout out to my sister Ashley, Nina, brother Calvin, Joy, Crystal, my father Kelvin, and they've been showing so much support to me, and I just want to give y'all this shout out. You know, very personal. You got anybody you want to shout out?
Hey, I want to say big up to the coaster provider. Big up to my man suggesting.
Oh, we got the coasters. We got the coasters.
Yeah.
We did it for you.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Atkins, I really appreciate you suggesting that, because we needed it. And guess what, bro? We got the coasters on deck. You know what I'm saying? Big up to my provider. You know what I'm saying? Uk Imedan. And probably messed up the name. It's a foreign supplier that provided these at cost. You know what I'm saying? Alibaba.com if y'all want to get a bunch of stuff for a good price. You can, any mod. And you know what I'm saying? Big up to everybody out there. Big up to my family. Big up to my own mom, my brothers up in New York. You know what I'm saying? Big up to my fam at home, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I appreciate you guys. What are y'all without yous?
Very appreciative.
And what am I gonna be grinding for? You know, grinding for a better life, grinding to just try to build something for the future. You know what I'm saying? Agi hana ya. When I get, you better be in bed. You ain't staying up all night, okay?
We always gonna grind, and that's the thing that we always want to do. We want to create more creative content for the world and people that's actually tuning into our video that watches it from 0.01 all the way to 30 minutes. I salute to y'all and everybody that's clicking on our links and everybody that's giving their time and their ear, because you know I say it every time, Quest. We the ear to the. I was gonna wait for you to say it. We the ear to the new era, man. That's how
right.
we gonna support it.
New era. I know. When I hear new era, I'm thinking hats and caps and
yeah. Nah, you good. You good.
Give me some time. You know. But hey, at least on the 16s, I was able to try to somewhat keep it.
Man. It's a new thing, man. Every four episodes. We want to do a 16 for you guys, and it's going to be about a topic. I know Feel It in the Air, that was just a track that we just wanted to record to, and some deep motivational things that people can actually like listen to, and I'm like, okay, these boys actually got bars, you know what I'm saying? I mean, people that know me from Young Maisie from long ago, you know, they already used to me, but like, you know, we actually had a platform. This is our first putting this thing together.
Yeah, I'm unknown. I'm just, you know, I really don't care. I'm just going with it because, like, you know, like I love comics, I love sci-fi, I love Star Wars, I love hip hop, I love rock, I love music, I love banging on some drums, I like getting on the guitar, I love making noise, and I love spitting. Now, whether it's perfect or whether it's great, I could care less. I just love doing it. Just like cats loving to go to the court and play ball back in the day when we was kids. We do it because we love it. I ain't got to be Kobe Bryant. May he rest in peace, you know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace,
I ain't
Kobe.
got to be James Harden on the court. But that ain't going to stop me from wanting to go to the park and ball out, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good. And, yo, big up to Brooklyn, big up to KD and Kyrie. Went to Philly and bopped them boys the other night, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
I missed that.
Bop them boys.
But, you know, we about to get into this Q&As. And I want to do about 4 questions. I would like to thank the whole 25 questions that we had when I posted on my Instagram page. So you got to follow us on Instagram at Inner Minds Podcast on Instagram. And we're gonna come out with more of our social medias, but Instagram is the only thing we have, and simplecast.com/Inner Mind Podcast. You can catch us on Spotify and on Apple Music. We finally got ready for it. We on the socials, man. We on the socials, man.
We're gonna grow, man. We're gonna spread.
Yeah. So I'd like to give a shout out to the first person that asked this question. Her name was Bianca. She said, "Is it hard to be where you at and the amount of success you had in a short time? Do it bother you, or does it make you go harder?" And you
want me to answer that?
I was okay.
Hey, first of all, Bianca, thank you for taking the time. We appreciate you. But I think that little success is a reinforcement that in the small stages that we got something going. We got something that's willing to do, something that people are actually paying attention to, and that's going to make us go harder. You know, it's not like it's going to go to our head because we're not there yet. But it's because of you taking the time to, you know what I'm saying, to connect with us. It's just going to help us grow and continue to put out content, continue to connect with you. So I'm looking you right in the eye, Bianca. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And no, it's going to give us that drive to keep pushing, because at least somebody's taking the time that, you know, that we connect with somebody on the real level. And let's keep doing it.
But to me, it don't really it's hard to be where you at and the amount of success. Like the amount of views that you guys gave us in the less of 2 weeks. We only got 3 episodes. No, actually we got 3 episodes out. And the amount of views you guys gave us it was just amazing, and I'm very appreciative. So I can't really say that it doesn't really bother me, but it does make me go harder. And shout out to you, Bianca. And okay, so the next question we got from Lex. You guys are the next up, but can we see more real and raw emotion in the next video? And we always do that. Every video we bring raw emotion, we bring like our opinions, but I don't know how deep we can really get it. Like, I don't think any tears is gonna come out of our eyes or nothing like that. But you know, we bring that emotion to like people can actually sit there and vibe with us. We try to make sure like you guys are in the room with us. Yeah. So we every time I'm in my videos, I want to come as deep as I can, because at the end of the day, I'm very appreciative.
Yeah, and the way I'm thinking where Lex is coming from, certain subjects that we could talk about are subjects like lately we've been talking about other celebrities, the bullshit that, you know, it gives us content, celebrities. So maybe Lex is coming from a perspective of personal, not saying like we telling our personal lives, but what affects us personally when it comes to certain subjects. And seeing that real emotion, being, you know, honest on how we feel, how things make, because I can't really show real emotion talking about Kim and Kanye. I can't really show a lot of real emotion talking about Mega, you know, the Stallion.
Mega Stallion.
You know what I'm saying? But other things, whether we're talking about war, loss of life, blood, sacrifice, relationships. So maybe he's coming from that, like, real emotion.
I want to see that,
you know, because anybody can talk about celebrities and you'll never get real emotion. Yeah, it's personally, you know, what am I going through as a man, connecting as a human being on this planet to connect with somebody. And Lex is probably saying like, yo, bro, let me see some realness from y'all. And hey, you got the 16s. That's somewhat putting ourselves out there to be critiqued and judged. But as time grows, we will get more in-depth on real issues.
Yeah, it's only episode 4, man. It's only episode 4.
Real things as far as this world and people. And I promise you, you will get more emotion. You'll get more real, authentic stuff as we grow and get to subjects that are more real. Yeah, but beyond celebrities.
Yeah, we like to
thank you, Lex.
Yeah, we like to thank you, Lex, for commenting on our videos too, because I saw the past 2 videos and you commented on it, and you actually sent us the Instagram. You went to our Instagram page and sent us a question. So I thank you for following us, and
thank you for your time. Man.
We do this every 4 videos. So the next episode 8, we'll come with you guys for more Q&As, and we'll shout you guys out and put you guys pictures up or in the video or anything like that. But the next question that we got was from Diana. What made you guys start up this podcast? To me, we started up this podcast because me and Quest, we just love to talk. We got opinions and we just love to talk. So we figured, you know, with the coronavirus and the war, inflation, everything that's going on in this world, we figured like, hey, let's just give our opinion about things. We don't know if we're going to be successful at it at all. We don't know. But all we can say is that we can invest in our podcast and we can bring real, raw material to you guys and just our opinion. So when you guys watching our videos, you can be like, I agree with you, but I don't agree with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the comment section is below. I love to see you guys write your comments, and it makes me more involved, and that's how I feel about that. Why we started up our podcast is because we just want to do something different in this world. We just want to just talk, and then hopefully people can just sit there and listen to us. But we do come with that creative energy, and we I feel like the views that we're getting, we surpassed everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to climb up every inch that we're about to do, and we're going to make it happen. And that's our goal, and that's all we want to do.
Hey, Diana, thank you. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sending a question. And we all go through life, whether it's family, co-workers. Every day you hear people saying a lot of dumb shit. And at that moment, out of respect, you don't say nothing. Maybe because they're out of respect for elders or somebody in a higher position at the job, or when we all every day we hear somebody say some old ignorant stuff.
Yep.
But at that moment, we're not going to try to cause conflict. That's not the time or the moment to say what you want. Dave Chappelle told us, keeping it real sometimes can go wrong, and there's a time and a place for every conversation. So I view it like I let those people out there in those scenarios speak the dumb shit.
Yep.
And now this is an opportunity, because I'm no different than anybody else back at home right now, listening and watching. Where you have your views on how you want to express the truth.
2020 vision.
Without, So I view it like this is a platform for us to express things that can represent not only what I feel, but to also speak for other people and represent. So to you, Diana,
we thank you.
That's more or less what it's about. And hey, we're going to keep growing. We're going to keep representing people, real people, speaking our views, and we're going to connect because we're not too different. We're very similar in every way. And I know this because the fact that you taking the time to check us out and listen. So in the way, I guarantee we got a lot of things in common, Diana. So thank you.
Thank you. And then we got one more question. We run on 21 minutes. We got one more question. Jesse, can you guys do videos every other day and not only once a week? And to my thing is, we both got different lives. So it's like we can't sit here and record every other day. If you want to release a video every other day, we got to sit here one day, then release it. Then one day, then release it. Then one day, then release it. It's like we don't have time, but I really love the fact that you actually tune into us, and it's like it makes me more hungry to actually release things like that and make it more, more available to you guys. But my goal is only do it for once a week, and that's it. Just once a week, every 30 minutes, Wednesday at 7 p.m. So everybody that's watching, we started off with our first video. We only had probably 4 people watching. Second video, we had 10. Third video, we had 20. Mm-hmm. So it's it grows every time on our live streams and everything like that. But we want to just keep it simple and just do a video at least every Wednesday. That's our goal, every Wednesday. And that's 52 videos a year of us.
I think 52 is a good number, But Jesse, we again thank you for your time chiming in. But there may be a day and time in the future where we have that luxury of filming more often, which is great. But just like back to episode 1, I'm no different than anybody else. He's no different than anybody else. You get up, you go to work. We all got JLBs. This is not. What we're doing here is not a job. This is just a passion.
Yeah, what we love.
Something that we're investing in for the future. But tomorrow morning, guess what? Got to get up and go to work. You know what I'm saying?
Reality.
That's what pays the bills. This does not pay the bills.
Man. It's so saying like that.
So, but in time, if we're blessed with the opportunity and the free time, because again, always tell you, always go back to time is the most valuable thing. And if we're given the opportunity, I promise you, we will put out more content.
Yes, sir.
Guarantee that, but in time.
In time, and I'd like to thank everybody. I wish I can go to everybody's questions, but I only picked 4, and I don't know how long it was for us to talk about because we're only going to be here for 30 minutes. And at the end of the day, we're very inspired, and we feel the motivation in the air, you know what I'm saying? And it's like we appreciate everybody that's tuning in and everything like that. One thing that inspires me to do better for myself is no matter how many times you fall, you always got that next step ahead. No matter how many times you sit there and lose, you're always going to win. You're going to lose 99% of the time, but it's that one time you're going to win, and that one win is always going to make a difference. And that's what inspires me, to make everything possible with my life. And I also look up to Elon Musk, Eminem, 50 when it comes to music wise, and people they just inspired me to do anything that we can do. You know, you only got one shot to make this happen, and don't ever let it loose. Be consistent, stay consistent, and that's the biggest motivations for me in my life. So it's just, that's what inspires me, Quest, and I hope it inspires you guys to get up and make a podcast, or get up and do music, or do anything that you believe in your life. Any dream that you have that you want to accomplish, nobody can tell you no. I said in the last episode, nobody can tell you no. And don't wait. Never wait. Never wait for nobody else. You only got yourself, and you got the people that you're supporting, the people that you relying on, that's in your house, that's in your inner circle. So don't wait. Just keep going and keep pushing. Ain't that right, Quest?
Again, like before, like I'm repeating myself, it's all true, but it is, you know, like you mentioned Elon. I mean, we all know what's going on with the war in Ukraine.
Russia and Ukraine.
And we're now, I could have a whole nother conversation about warfare, how to defeat your enemy, take away their resources, take away avenues approach for supplies to come in, just like back in the ancient days, you know what I'm saying? You could sack a city, starve them out, you know what I'm saying? But right now, besides infrastructure being destroyed, communications, comms is important. The fact that a dude like Elon, and some people have their own views about him, but real talk, there's a lot of companies who are worth billions. McDonald's answer was, we're going to shut down all the McDonald's that we spent 30 years. So you know what? To the average Russian person in Russia, because of their leader's decision, I'm going to take away all your Big Macs. Really? Meanwhile, a dude like Elon can say, you know what? I got SpaceX. Literally, I developed my own satellites to provide internet and connectivity. You know what? I'm going to send them over there to give the people of Ukraine the ability to still connect and have comms with each other during what's going on. That is some real heavy shit. When we talk about making an impact on humanity, doing things, and it's not like he's got an agreement with the Ukrainian president saying, okay, it's going to cost you $15 million for the next 6 months during the war to provide comms, communication, satellite for your phones to communicate with each other. Come on. I mean, Microsoft ain't doing that shit. Apple ain't doing no shit like that.
Yeah.
We ain't doing no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I mean, like, he literally can have SpaceX rockets loaded up with supplies, fire them over there, and drop supplies. Real talk. And the rockets are reusable. But not to get it twisted, you know what I'm saying? People can put up signs and donate money. Yeah, that's fine. But we talking real practical things. Like right now, people need to have the ability to communicate with a loved one in the next city or 100 miles away, somebody trapped in rubble.
Facebook.
Got a phone, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to have that ability for comms, communication, to even show the world, you know, like, it's thanks to technology we're able to do this. So, you know, we're talking like people really in a position of power that can make a choice to actually do something that has real effect for good.
Yeah, and shout out.
So, Mr. Musk, hats off to you, bro.
Shout out to Elon Musk, man.
You're the only one that I know that's really got me thinking, like, back in the day as a kid, sci-fi, like, yo, remember Total Recall? Get your ass to Mars. Fuck it, dog. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Because the way things is here, it ain't going to last forever. And I could be selfish, like, well, who cares what happens in the future? No, but humanity, if we want to really grow, we got to venture out off this rock, too.
And, you know, that's one thing that is very inspirational, Quest, man. Salute to that, man. Salute to that. Like, it's very inspirational. Like, you know, there's only one way how we can actually control anything that we are doing with ourselves on the daily. You know, we have to cover for our emotions and how we want to pursue and take care of our families, anything that we're dreaming about, you know. And it's this is what inspires us. What inspires me to create this podcast is just to spread love to the world, share love of what we're doing over here and what we're talking about and what are we really covering. And it brings me motivation to do better than my last video. The comments that you guys give me, we're doing better than our last video, and we just want to continue to pursue this as a group. The Inner Minds podcast, you know what I'm saying? We are the heir to the new era. This is how we always going to end the podcast, and we are the heir to the new era, and we always going to come every Wednesday at 7 p.m. and we're going to create new content every week. So every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Wednesdays is like the dull days, you know what I'm saying? That's in the middle of the week to the weekend and the beginning to like
it's like
Monday.
A supplement to get you through the week.
Yeah.
Between Monday and the weekend, we're your midweek supplement to get you through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so this is the Inner Mind podcast. My name is Maisie. I have my boy
Star Dragon, Questley Washington here, and thank you guys again for your time.
Thank you for always tuning in. I'm very appreciative. I love you guys to the bottom of my heart, and it makes me so crazy to come out with some more content like we always going to do for the future. But we always going to come every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Always check us out. Feel us. Stay tuned, and we out. Thank you.